I'm gonna bring it back because I think I know what was wrong. For the intro, which, or not, well, for the intro, for the starting cutscene for the game, I was recording the game audio so I could sync it up so it wasn't just like random game music. If that, and I guess it'd just be kind of cool to, I don't know, have you guys actually be able to hear the game audio, but you know that it can be hard sometimes to do this. Oh, wild Pokemon! It's a whirlpool. Oh boy. I suppose that I need to get either a fire type or a water type Pokemon on my team as soon as possible for type coverage, because right now I'm looking at being weak to flying, fire, and poison types. Both of, well, fire and flying being very common, and poison kind of being here and there. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling adventurous this time around. Maybe I'll use a Tentacool. I've never. Ooh, I know what I want to try using. I want to try using an Aeron. I've never, like, legitimately trained an Aeron. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be hard. I've never actually beaten this game without the help of Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, or however the fuck you want to pronounce your Pokemon names. Yeah, good times. Hope to see you again. It's a terrible thing to say in a hospital, but I'm sure everybody and their fucking mom who's played this game has made that joke before. Pokemon that you can find in here: Seedot and Lotad, and possibly Shroomish. I know you can find Ralts in here somewhere, but everybody does everybody usually catch Ralts? Like, I don't know. Most people would catch Ralts just because Gardevoir, and most people would try to make it female for, I don't know, possible reasons that I will not speak of, so I do not embarrass individuals that know of which I am speaking of, which I'm sure somebody somewhere will know what I'm talking about immediately. So I'm just gonna kind of like look around. I don't know, see if we can find anything. I mean, I don't like Seedot. Seedot freaking, its evolution sucks. I mean, I thought Shiftry would be a boss, but oh my god, that thing was level 40 and it didn't have any moves whatsoever. It was terrible. Oh god, just the nightmares that I had after using that thing plagued me for years. Seedot. No, wait, no. Lotad. Lotad's a different story. Lotad is weird. Like, it didn't really get any moves. Like, it was just kind of weird. It wasn't bad like Shiftry, but it didn't really get anything that really what's the word? Not compensated, but really complimented. That's the word. Complimented its typing. I mean, I don't think you get like a water move until like level 26, and it's only water gun. And by that point, I mean, I think it's about that point that no, it's a little after that you get surf. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of disgusting. So, yeah, there's not like a lot of early Pokemon in 3rd gen that I found very appealing, or I mean, like here in the early stages. I mean, right now we've only run into 3 different Pokemon, so I mean we've got the 3 starters, which, you know, obvious, but then there's Poochyena, Zigzagoon, and Wurmple, and we've seen all of those so far, and they're not really all that fantastic. But without further ado, let's just get into our second trainer battle ever. We're on our way to the Pokemon League already, man. Here we go. This is the champ right here. This is the champ. The champ. I hope you guys are ready. Because nobody's coming out of this battle alive. Yeah. A thought occurred to me earlier today, because my internet was down this morning, because AT&T can suck some nuts sometimes, and and a thought occurred to me while I was like, because my internet was also down like the previous day, and I was playing through the single player of freaking Battlefield 3, and I was like, and this morning I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play the single player of freaking Modern Warfare 2. And I was like, man, this is so frustrating, because like, I don't know, I was on like the 3rd or 4th mission, and just so many fucking guys, and they were all on the roofs, and I was in an alley, and there's no place to run, and it was just terrible. It was so frustrating. I was just getting so mad, or I wouldn't say mad, I was just like, kind of upset. I was just like, man, there's like nowhere to run. What the fuck? And I was like, this would actually be kind of interesting to post to YouTube. And then I was like, probably not. But maybe I'll do that in the future. If I get bored, one day I'll just like pick up Modern Warfare 2, play single player for you guys, upload it. Although then again, you know, I don't hardly upload anything as it is, which I really need to change. But you know, between the depression and school and stuff, and just the laziness, Jesus, I don't even need to talk about the laziness. It's just kind of hard. But that's what she said. But you know, whatever. I'll find a way. I will get back on the YouTube horse, and I will ride into the victory that is. I don't even know what it is. I just know that it's out there, waiting for me to get to it, and I'm going to molest that victory so badly that no person in the history of ever will forget how much I molested my victory. And I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but God, it's gonna feel so good. Future pedophile in the making, people. Keep that in mind. Oh shit, that was almost bad. I hope it doesn't have quick attack. Good. Alright. Well, that was almost bad. So let's get into some things that 3rd gen introduced to Pokemon, and that would be berries. Or okay, I guess technically 2nd gen did that, but how do I put this? 3rd gen made it something else completely. Oh, excuse me. I keep having like these hiccups because I just ate an hour ago, and I guess all that Coke is finally coming back. But the berries in this game, like, they're actually labeled something now, instead of just like, you know, instead of like PSN, Cure Berry, and stuff like that. Not only that, you could give them to your Pokemon. Like you could do that in 2nd gen, but like just now, I don't know. It just seems like now they're just so much better. They're more refined. Like, they had the idea in 2nd gen, and they implemented it, and then 3rd gen they made it better. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I like 3rd gen, because they did something that at first I didn't really like, and that was the change in the battle system, or the way that experience works. But at the same time, like now that I look at it, I'm like, actually that was a really good idea, because Pokemon is all, like, 1st through 4th gen was incredibly easy, because if you grind enough and you got your Pokemon to a high enough level, nothing was gonna stop you, like, literally. But 5th gen just made it amazingly hard. They made it harder. It's like, we are not going to let you be overpowered. You are always going to be just a little underpowered, just a little below the trainers. That way, it's more of a challenge. It feels good, like, if that makes any sense. It just feels really good to feel that the game has changed to literally make things more challenging for the player, instead of just being like this cakewalk of grinding. Grinding doesn't really even do anything in 5th gen, because the higher your level gets, the less experience you get. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, why would you be rewarded the same thing over and over for defeating a weak opponent? I mean, that keeps getting weaker every time you defeat it. So, I mean, it just makes sense, and I thought that was a really cool thing that they added, and then it's one of the I guess one of the reasons why 5th gen is so high on my list of favorite Pokemon games. that and the story. Oh my god, don't even get me started about the friggin' story of Pokemon Black and White. I mean, Jesus Christ, that was like the greatest story of any Pokemon game I've ever played. Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just so great. Like, but I know I've talked about this before, and like some of my old Pokemon stuff, which, by the way, I found my Pokemon Crystal save, so I might actually end up bringing that back. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But 5th Gen's story was just freaking amazing. Like, you are chosen to be the hero of truth. In my case, the hero of truth, because freaking Reshiram. I don't know. How do I explain this? Zekrom looks badass, but Reshiram looks I don't know, majestic isn't the right word, and neither is majestic isn't the right word, and not there's a word, I don't know. It's like right on the tip of my tongue, well, on the tip of my brain, or somewhere in my head, bouncing around in my head. But you know, I'll remember the word. Okay, this guy right here, Wally. In the adventure series, in the actual manga, Wally is actually a really cool character. I liked Wally a lot, but but yeah, so ooh. Itchy. But yeah, we're not here to talk about Wally. We're here to talk about whatever the hell I feel like talking about, because I'm talking to myself. Oorah! Feels good, man. It's funny, like if you talk to yourself anywhere else, you get looked at crazy, but if you talk to yourself in your room with a headset on, you're considered like a YouTuber or something. I don't freaking know. Well, now I can just sit back and watch Wally kick some ass. Man. Ooh. Ow. Sorry, my fingers are like, I don't know, kind of cramped up or something. Alright. You know, I wonder how good of a trainer I would be if Pokemon were real. Like, I like to think that I would be decent due to my knowledge of Pokemon and typings, moves, strategy. Well, I mean, I guess if strategy in Pokemon was about the same. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that miss. Is he still gonna throw a Pokeball? Yep, he's still gonna throw a Pokeball and catch it. I've always wondered what would happen if he killed it by accident. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. But if Pokemon was like the Pokemon manga adventure, you know, the adventure series, I wonder how good I would be. I don't know if I would be too great. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. My team would be something. I don't know. I think about things too much, and it is bad for my health. Except I don't care, because I would rather be in bad health and super awesome and smart and whatnot than I don't know, be... I didn't even remember what I just said. See, I'm not completely smart. I forget the things that I said like 3 seconds ago. Why am I even recording this? I don't... I'm kidding. I know why I'm recording this. I can run. Look at me run. I make myself laugh with my idiotic things that I do. Oh, but you see, abadabada. And there you go. That is the title of this episode. congratulations if you've watched this entire episode just to know why it's titled that. There you go. Excuse me. Let me guess, from the way you're dressed, you are a Pokemon trainer. Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I don't even know why I'm reading this. I'm sorry to have taken your time. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't even know what this guy actually sounds like, but I want to say that he sounds like this, but the next time I meet him, I'm not even going to remember that he sounds like this. And I'm just going to stand here and think about how I'm not going to be able to remember this, and people are going to be like, what the fuck? Why aren't your voices the same? And I'll be like, I don't know. I don't even remember what he sounded like. And that, my friends, is how my mind works. Onward to destiny! Damn it. Oh. Usually I get a Tailo on my team, but not this time. Not this time. I need to get a new Pokemon soon. I can't... Well, actually, thinking, processing, computing, researching, downloading, uploading, compressing, unzipping. I don't even remember. Process lost. Computer needs to be rebooted. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go through like the first. I'm gonna go through like the first gym with just Howard. Howard can probably take down just about anything that we come across, except maybe maybe those flying types could be a problem. And this guy's C-Dot could be a problem, but you know what? I don't even care. Oh, I'll take him on. Oh! So angry. Go. You know, alright, so, like, not to be picky or anything, but I noticed that, so, like, alright, I remember seeing a while back that somebody posted something about Ruby, how they noticed that, or the male character that I am in this game, they noticed how he isn't, like, how they finally noticed that, alright, we're not about to do this, how Ruby's, they thought his hat was actually his hair, but, you know, really, it's not. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with. Like, I guess I'm trying to say that I find it hard to believe that somebody didn't see that, or I don't know. I am making fun of other people for no reason. Ha 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 ha. Quick attack. Anyways, I'm already, like, you know how I was, like, talking about how I was, like, building that team in my head? Well, right now it's looking like I already know that I'm going to have 2 steel types on my team. I have a grass type. I'm going to need a water type. It's most likely going to be Quagsire because freaking Quagsire is a boss. Well, that, and he only has 1 weakness, and I like having Pokemon on my team that don't have many weaknesses. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I like Sableye so much. Yeah, you heard me right. I like Sableye. Ooh, what? Sableye? You mean that Pokemon that wasn't doesn't even evolve? You like Sableye? There's people out there like that. I know there are. I know that one of them is watching this video. I hate you. Sableye is freaking amazing. Looking at you, Super Kook. I'm looking at you. I don't know. We had I think I wouldn't really call it an argument. More like we had a small debate over the usefulness of Sableye. I don't know. Just it is because you know, that now that I think about it. Oh no, you know, no, never mind. Now that I think about it, the Pokemon, a lot of the Pokemon I like actually appeared in, or a lot of Pokemon that I like that me and Kook have disagreed about actually have showed up in Pokemon Explorers of Sky, and that would be Dusknoir and Sableye, which is kind of weird because I'm talking from a competitive standpoint because, well, I don't like the rules of competitive battling. It seems dumb to me at times. I don't know. I'll abide by them when I have to, but it's a random Pokemon. Pokemon that you might want to make note of that you can find on this route or in this forest would be Shroomish, and that's about it because everything else in here is basically the generic Pokemon that we've been seeing. Although you can find Slackoth in there, but Slackoth, because it goes Slackoth, Vigoroth, and then Slacking. But yeah. So there's that. But I don't know. I don't like the rules of competitive battling. It never appealed to me very much. Also, you can find Nincada in here. I just remember that. There's also Cascoon and Silcoon, which are the evolutions of Wurmple. And I'm not sure how the evolution works. I know it probably has something to do with IVs or something, but I'm just gonna go with that. It's randomized whenever or maybe it has something to do with gender. I don't know. But Wurmple has a split evolution. It become either Silcoon or Cascoon, and from Cascoon it will become a Dustox, and from Silcoon it will become a Beautifly. Both of which are shitty bug-type Pokemon that I don't want. Somebody, somewhere, the butthurt sings quietly. But anyways, I don't know, again, we come back to the fact that I don't like bug-type Pokemon. There's just something about them I don't like. They're just usually really frail, not very defensive, have a lot of weaknesses. I guess I don't know. I don't like them. I can't pinpoint the reason why I don't like them other than the many weaknesses that they have. That and their stats are usually kind of shitty. I mean, like, the only bug-type Pokemon that I can think of that are even decent or good that I would be willing to use in a game would be Scizor or freaking what's it called? Friggin' Justin loves this Pokemon. It's a fire bug type. It's the one introduced in 5th gen that I can't seem to remember the name of, but it's pretty awesome. Like, I like that Pokemon. It's pretty powerful. Yeah, I can't remember the name. Oh well, it's fine. I mean, it's gonna I was about to say it's gonna bug me, but you know, whatever. Wow, unintentional puns are unintentional. Excuse me for coughing. I have not been well for a month. For a month, I have been coughing, and it sucks. And I apologize for that. And here's Silcoon. Something that you should probably know about these Pokemon is that upon defeat, or if you want to know how much experience you're going to get from them, take their level and then just add like a 0 next to it, and that's about how much experience you'll get, or at least here in the early levels. Like every level up that this thing gets, you'll get like an extra 10 experience for defeating. So like this, I'm gonna get 50 experience for beating this, or maybe 51. This depends on how it works. I'm pretty sure that since this is like the Metapod equivalent, it should be 51 or just 50. It doesn't matter. But yeah. So yeah, keep that in mind if you want to grind. You really want to attack those Silcoon and Cascoon because they're both very. They're worth a lot of experience for Pokemon this early in the game, or that aren't trainer owned. I mean, I think I actually got more experience from that Silcoon than I did from that guy's Wurmple down there. Because if I remember correctly, I only got 34 for each Wurmple. Oh, and then there's this guy. He is working for Devon. He is also looking for a Shroomish. I must say, I actually really like Shroomish. Breloom, or Berlin, as I like to call it, just because they're, I don't know, it sounds similar. Berlin is like freaking, like, really boss. It's just like really fast, hits really hard. I like it a lot, and competitive play. Kook knows more than enough about how I love my status effects. I don't know. I've recently been trying to figure out what my style of play is like. I think it's more of a kind of like a ninja, sort of. It's like a cripple and go style, or a cripple and then assault style, or I don't know. Because I like Pokemon that are very tanky, that can take a lot of hits, do some damage, make some status effects happen. But, I don't know. I guess we'll just, for now, we'll just call it the Jackass style of playing. Because that's kind of a player that I am. I don't know. After something in Rustboro, I'll let you go today. Except time doesn't even matter here, because Dialga and Palkia weren't invented yet. And, it really only matters for Dialga. But you know what? You know what hack that I'm gonna probably play? I'm probably gonna play freaking Pokemon Ruby Destiny. There's a lot of interest. Like that game, that hack was like one of the first things that I played when I started interneting. Which is also one of the places where I got the first part of my YouTube name, but don't tell anybody that, except I just told you. But since nobody ever watches my videos anyways, and I think a majority of my views come from me every time I come to my channel to listen to music, which is in my playlist section. And if you guys are like into music that was decent back about 10 years ago, then you might want to take a look at that. But since I have it set to play every time I come to my channel, and I go to my channel very often to get to different places, I end up giving myself more views than probably what I deserve, considering lots of things. Yeah, depressing thoughts. Whee! I am not good at YouTubing. But, anyways. Oh yeah, I'm sure that nobody here is wondering about that joint channel that me and Jeremy were supposed to do. Kook. Everybody knows his name. It doesn't matter. He just said my name. This is payback. This is how I roll. Ha! 2 wrongs make a right, motherfucker. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, about the joint channel. We're supposed to start that soon, but we're just, like, we've had a lot of setbacks. I mean, between my computer breaking, or getting a new computer, him getting my old computer, my internet going out, his internet just kind of sucking. We haven't really been able to do much. Not to mention that there's just not a lot of games that we can play together other than, like, Minecraft. However, I'm hoping to change that rather soon, since it is spring break. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, hey, look, slack off. Huh. Thinking, do I want this Pokemon? No, I really don't. Yeah, let's get out of here after I kill it. But I'm hoping to change that soon, because I'm hoping that I can go stay with Jeremy at his house for maybe a night, and I'll bring my HD PVR and we'll record some games on his PlayStation, and that'll be fun. Oh god, me and him can play freaking Spec Ops on freaking Modern Warfare 3 and shoot a bunch of civilians for no reason. That was fun. Good times, right? Freaking great fucking times. Wait a minute. No. Alright, real quick, I'm just gonna stop the episode.